Hi, everybody. I'm Amy Brede, and I am with Laurie Zetts from tappingintoyourdestiny.com. And she is from Ohio, and I was just going to get to know her a little bit better. Welcome, Laurie. How are you today?
Thank you, Amy. I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. I'm glad to get to know you today. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Sure. Okay, well, my name is Laurie Zetts, and I'm from an area of Youngstown, Ohio. And I've been practicing EFT for quite a while now, and has been very effective for my life. And so I have decided that, I wanted to give other people the opportunity for that same benefit.
Can you tell me how you use EFT or how you started using it or learned it?
Yeah, sure. It's probably, well, back in my 20s, I was in a toxic, tumultuous relationship, and it was kind of a back and forth one. And I wanted to get out of it, just didn't quite know how. So that initially led me to self-help books. And then the self-help books, I was able to break away finally from that relationship. However, I realized that I kind of was still in that relationship, and I was trying everything to help me let go of it and to move on and get into another relationship. So I tried a few different other healing modalities, but then finally I found EFT, and it was just like a miracle for me. It was like this online summit, like find your soulmate summit or something like that. And Nick Ortner was one of the guests. That's the first time I ever heard of him. And he had, they say a lot of times when you can't move on, you're still connected to this other person, and it's unconscious, you're not even realizing it. And so, I had really not too much idea what EFT was. I just kind of started tapping through the points. And then when we went on a certain point, and he said, something about, I can't remember exactly what it was, but, I can't let go of this relationship, or I'm still holding on to this relationship or something. And I just had this huge emotional release, and I'm like, oh my God, like this stuff is powerful. And ever since then, I couldn't get enough of it. I did it for so many conditions in my life, and now I'm finally in a relationship. So it works, and it's something that I can't advocate enough.
Wow, that's pretty powerful.
Yeah, it was.
Great. So now when you're seeing clients, so you can use it in relationships, as you're saying,
Mm-hmm.
there's so many
Yes.
different conditions. Can you give me another example of something you use it with a client with that you've seen the benefit from?
Yes. Acne. A client had acne for a long time. Birth control pills kind of helped it, but realized after several years didn't want to be on the birth control pill anymore. As soon as they would get off the pill, their skin would break out like crazy. I always knew that acne had to do with a lack of self-love. So this client had tried everything, to try to heal it physically, including doing like cleanses and, using certain kind of topical creams. Nothing was working. Reiki and acupuncture kind of helped for a little bit, but didn't totally make it go away. And did EFT on, many different self-love issues and layers. And within a few months, acne totally gone. So that is also something that always stands out in my mind.
Sure. And so you started, now you're an EFT practitioner, you said?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So why did you decide now to make the leap from using it yourself to helping others?
Can you say that one more time?
Sorry. Why did you decide to make that change from using it yourself to sharing the tool with others?
I think I always known for a very long time that I wanted to have some type of career like helping others. And, and I kept knowing it, but just not really acting on it. And then one day it's like, well, what should I do? I don't know what to do. And I said, well, anytime somebody talks to me personally, which I have a lot of friends that ask me for a lot of advice, and I talk to them personally, and I'm always telling them EFT, do EFT. I'm always referring people to EFT, so why don't I just make that my career? So that's what led me to do it.
Right, it makes sense. You know it so well, and you have all that experience of the healing yourself, that why wouldn't you help others with that?
Right. Yes.
Oh. And then if they're, so do you feel like it's a self-help tool? Is that possible to just do it on your own?
Oh yeah. I mean, you could do it on your own. I think there's some, deeper conditions in your life that, there's certain circumstances in your life or behaviors that you have that you're not able to discern on your own. So it just helps to have a, professional kind of be there with you, and maybe they can pick up on something that you're not picking up on. So, I mean, but you could definitely do it on your own, maybe for some of the more milder conditions. But certain things, I think that it would probably be more efficient to have somebody that knows what they're doing and could kind of feel into your situation and maybe see something that you're not seeing.
Okay. And so as a practitioner, I'm assuming you have more tools than what you were, what's self-taught, right? You have more different techniques, or?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, there's as I became licensed to become one, I found out things that, they were really never shown on a YouTube video of a practitioner, such as some of the different techniques that can be done, like the movie technique. For one example, no one really ever takes you through that. They just kind of go through a round of tapping points. So yeah, there's definitely some things, some techniques that you probably won't find from any practitioner on YouTube.
Okay. Well, great. Okay. Well, is there anything else you'd like to share with us today?
I just want to say that my whole goal from my whole business is just the fact that you don't have to just accept the conditions and circumstances in your life as the cards that you've drawn. You can change your destiny, your reality. And that's kind of how I named my website. So I just want to let people know that they have options, and EFT is probably one of the best options that I've found to permanently change the circumstances in your life.
Wow. Yeah, it gives people, it sounds to me like it gives you hope, that there's these other things out there for you, and just open up your world to it, right? Using EFT.
Yes, definitely.
Great. So if people want to get a hold of you and they want, they resonated with this interview today and they want to get to know more about you, how do they reach out to you?
Well, they can reach me out at my website at tappingintoyourdestiny.com. And they also can find me on YouTube with the same title name, tappingintoyourdestiny.com.
Great. Okay. Well, thanks for meeting with me today.
Thank you, Amy. It was great talking with you.
All right.
Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You too.